In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 8, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Arizona Diamondbacks will host the Los Angeles Dodgers at Chase Field on Saturday. The Dodgers are 35-16 in their last 51 road games and 72-28 in their last 100 overall. The Diamondbacks are 19-40 in their last 59 Saturday games and 1-6 in their last 7 home games. The over is 7-0 in Dodgers' last 7 Saturday games. The under is 10-2 in Diamondbacks' last 12 home games. The Dodgers are 21-7 in the last 28 meetings in Arizona and 40-11 in the last 51 meetings. The Los Angeles Dodgers are going to be favored more times than not, but the Diamondbacks' offense is starting to find success, and last night's win could do wonders for their confidence. The Diamondbacks have played solid through 8 games, and Zach Davies has gotten up for games against the Dodgers in the past. So the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. The under is 7-1 in the Dodgers' last 8 during Game 3 of a series and 6-1 in their last 7 road games versus a team with a losing record. It's also 4-0 in Davies' last 4 starts during Game 3 of a series, 5-0 in his last 5 home starts versus a team with a winning record, and 6-0 in the Diamondbacks' last 6 home games versus a right-handed starter. The under is my bet on the total at 9 runs scored. I'm confident one of these offenses will score at least a few runs, but I wouldn't bet on both teams breaking out offensively. I'm more inclined to believe the Diamondbacks will figure out Syndergaard and hold the Dodgers under 4 runs. Either way, I feel 8 or fewer runs is a better bet than 10 or more in the 3rd game of this series. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Colorado Rockies. The Washington Nationals and Colorado Rockies continue their 4-game weekend series in Colorado on Saturday. Both teams finished in last place in their respective divisions last year, and both are looking to rebound in 2023. Washington is 19-47 in their last 66 Game 3s of a series and 14-38 in their last 52 SATA games. The under is 7-3 in Washington's last 11 road games. Colorado is 1-5 in their last 6 games and 7-20 in their last 27 Game 3s of a series. The under is 8-4 in Colorado's last 12 games. Washington is 2-5 in these 2 teams' last 7 head-to-head meetings in Colorado. Through 1 week, Chris Bryant looks like he's healthy and is ready to help this Rockies club compete in a loaded National League West division. But I actually like the Rockies here because of the pitching matchup that will take place inside of Coors Field. For the Rockies, Austin Gomber actually had a much lower earned run average at Coors Field the past 2 seasons than he did away from the hitter-friendly ballpark. That includes a minuscule 2.09 earned run average in 9 home starts in 2021. Trevor Williams, meanwhile, has a 5.32 earned run average in 4 career starts against Colorado. Colorado has more power in its lineup, which I expect to be on full display at Coors Field on Saturday. It was kind of funny to see the first game at Coors Field be a low-scoring 1-0 decision on Thursday. That won't last long though, as warmer temperatures on the horizon in Denver this weekend, and I expect the ball to start carrying out of Coors Field. Neither team has a very good earned run average at the moment, and Coors Field isn't the place you want to go in order to get that straightened out. The Rockies' offensive numbers are not great right now, but remember they began the year at San Diego and at Los Angeles. Last season, the Rockies scored 214 more runs at home than they did on the road. They batted .283 at Coors Field, compared to just .225 on the road. If there's ever a time to start putting more runs on the board, it will be Saturday against a starting pitcher that has struggled against them historically. The Nationals should have plenty of chances to improve their offensive numbers as well, as Gomber is coming off of a 2022 campaign where his earned run average was 5.56. These 2 teams will battle in what was the most hitter-friendly park in 2022. The Nats' Williams can be susceptible to the long ball and could give up multiple long balls in the thin air of Coors Field. Dahmer had an earned run average north of 5 at home last year as well. I think the Rockies have more firepower and will outscore the Nats, but this one may feature a number of crooked numbered innings. This game will feature a slew of extra base hits and a number that will exceed this total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays versus Los Angeles Angels. Baseball games can completely flip with one swing of the bat, something the Toronto Blue Jays and Los Angeles Angels experienced Friday night when Bo Bichette launched a 3-run homer in the 7th inning. That's the swing that earned Toronto their 5th win of the season while spoiling the Angels' home opener in Anaheim. Toronto is 37-16 in their last 53 Saturday games and 24-10 in their last 34 road games. Los Angeles is 6-1 in their last 7 home games and 6-1 in their last 7 Saturday games. The under is 6-1 in Los Angeles' last 7 home games, and the under is 5-2 in their last 9 Saturday games. Toronto is 5-0 in these two teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings in Los Angeles. This will be the Blue Jays' 9th game on the road to start their season, and surely they are gearing up for their return trip north. Of course, they will come to compete and have a strong enough offense that even on a bad night they could do damage. But this is a very long time for any team to go before getting to your home opener. Toronto has faced a few lefties this season and are hitting .310 against them, but they have no home runs and have only scored 8 runs. Anderson will be making his first start in front of his new home crowd and wants to show them all he was worth the 3 years, $40 million he signed for in the offseason. His counterpart Berríos has not had much, if any, luck against the Angels in his history, and I feel like that continues here, especially after his first start of the season. The Angels are 4-0 in their last 4 at home versus right-handed starter, so the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. The Blue Jays rotation has been inconsistent, and Jose Berríos, who will start tonight, had a rough 2022 season followed by a horrendous first start to this year. The former All-Star gave up 8 runs on 9 hits in just 5.2 innings to a weak Kansas City Royals team. The Angels bring 2 of the world's best bats to the lineup, and there's no indicators pointing to Berríos pitching well. Despite a 12-7 record last year, he threw for an earned run average of 5.23 and gave up the most hits and runs in the American League. He did not pitch great in spring training either. Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani head the Los Angeles lineup, but Taylor Ward has had a phenomenal start to the season, hitting .370 with 2 home runs. This is an Angels team that is capable of putting up big numbers, and they're facing a pitcher who gives up big numbers. Tyler Anderson gets the start for the Angels after tossing 6 scoreless innings in his season debut. Although he did not give up a run, he faced the A's, who are on a completely different planet in terms of offense than the Blue Jays. Anderson had a breakout year last year as a Dodger, but the success the 33-year-old had last year came out of nowhere. The last time his earned run average was even below 4 was 7 years ago, when it was 3.54. He's due for some form of regression and likely won't put up the same numbers as he did last year, and facing a lineup that has hit at a .291 mark might do some damage. Jose Berríos hasn't had a scoreless outing since May 2022, a stretch of 24 starts with Toronto. He was on the short list for the worst starting pitcher in baseball in 2022, and his lone start in 2023 did nothing to dispel that notion. Tyler Anderson had a phenomenal 2022 and a clean start to 2023, but Toronto possesses one of the most dangerous lineups in the league. Both teams are scoring runs early in the season and have MVP-caliber bats in the lineup. Expect a lot of scoring in this one, fueled by a few homers. Both offenses have put up big numbers multiple times this year already, and the pitching matchup does not favor a low-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.